On average, South African women spend between 20 and 45 rand every month on sanitary pads. Now, that's a total of 1,200 to 2,700 rand over a 5-year period when you don't take inflation into account. Now, many girls in Africa also miss 3 to 5 days of school each month because they cannot afford sanitary towels, and many also end up dropping out of school as a result. Well, I'm joined this morning by founder of Palesa reusable sanitary towels, Sherie. She's going to talk to us more about her initiative. Sherie, good morning.
Good morning.
And thanks for your time. So tell us about Palesa pads. What is it? How did it all start?
So Palesa Pads is a manufacturer of reusable sanitary pads. We're not a non-profit organisation. We're a company, so we're profit with a purpose, basically. It started because I read an article about the girls that were missing school due to lack of sanitary pads, and I was just horrified. You know, I can't figure out why the men keep winning. And when I read that article, it all made sense. So you know, you can't be empowering girls at the highest level if the most basic needs are not taken care of. So I quit my job and I did this. started Palesa pads.
So you start manufacturing. So what are your pads made from? I see you've brought us a little hamper there. Let's see what's inside.
So here are the pads. They're made of fabric, so they're washable. They can be reused for up to 5 years. So let me show you the different sizes that we have here. So you know, as with disposable pads, we have them for different absorbencies. So this is a panty liner. This is a light one. You can feel it. It's nice and soft.
So this is an everyday.
Yeah, an
liner.
everyday, or even on the last few days of your period when it's a bit lighter, you know, or for those who wear tampons or menstrual cups or anything like that.
Okay, well, you've got how you would see on a normal pad packaging.
Yes.
What it indicates what you would use
with
it
the
for.
drops. So this is the midi pad. This is a little bit longer and a little bit thicker than that one.
For those in-between days?
Yes.
Okay.
And for those who've just got a regular period, you know.
The two drops?
Yes, the two drops.
It's the 2 drops, okay.
The 2 drops. Then we've got a maxi pad, which is a nice thick pad, long pad for heavy flow.
Yeah.
So that's for most of us.
You can feel the difference in this, yeah.
Yeah, most of us day 1, day 2 type of thing. And then we've got a very big pad, which is our mega pad.
That looks like a nappy.
You know, it's so nice.
Are these like the nighttime ones?
Yes.
Okay.
It's lovely when you sleep because you don't have to worry about leaking through. You can lie in any direction and it's just very comfortable.
So how long would one of these last you? I mean, you know, sort of would like tampons and your ordinary sanitary pads, they'll say so many hours or so. Is this something you would wear throughout the night, or you might need to change this, that you'd need more than one of these? Look,
it always depends on your flow, but for most of us, you can wear it for 12 hours.
For 12 hours?
Yeah, I wear mine for 12 hours. My customers, most of my friends wear these. So we all use Palesa pads, and we all wear them for 12 hours. But if you've got an extremely heavy flow, then you might want to change every 6 to 8 hours.
So let's talk about hygiene, because there are obviously hygiene concerns that will arise from this, and
yes.
I'm just imagining those sitting at home going, but yeah, although you're going to wash this, you know, there's still going to be remnants of how do you know, because you can't see, you know, whether everything's washed off this. So tell us about the sort of hygiene issues related.
Look, you know, if you think about your panties, you don't wear your panties once and throw them away.
Yeah.
You wear them over and over and over again, but you've got to keep them clean. So that's the big thing about it. Look, these pads don't stain. I wish I could show you now, but it's in my handbag. I can show you one of my own pads that I've been using for months and months and months. There's not a stain on it. So it's important that you wash it properly. But the most important thing actually is that these are much more hygienic, because disposable pads contain a lot of chemicals. They contain dioxins and bleach and chlorine, and those cause so many problems. They cause irritation, dermatitis, vulvalitis, infections, pimples. You won't believe the stories that I've heard. So with no chemicals, it's actually much, much healthier. My own period has been shorter, lighter and less painful than ever before using the cloth pads.
These. So you think that using ordinary or traditional pads, as we call them, were causing problems, health issues for you?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
And so many of the women that I've spoken to have said the same thing. I mean, interestingly, you know, cloth pads are not a new concept. That's what our grandmothers used.
Yeah.
And their grandmothers and their grandmothers. Disposable pads have only been around about 100 years.
So this would be, I would assume, mostly the benefits of this would be for girls in far-flung areas, like we're talking about, girls who can't afford this. We're looking at a lot of what we would term rural areas. Where water is a challenge, how would this work for access to water? Because we know that's a major problem there for washing up.
Yeah, look, you know, the people in the rural areas do wash their clothes.
Yeah.
You know, they don't run around in loincloths. I think a lot of people miss that. So they do fetch water, they do wash their clothes.
Yeah.
I personally did an experiment, because I always put myself in the position definition of a rural girl. And I filled up bottles of water, pretending I didn't have a tap in my bathroom type of thing. And I filled up 4 5-litre bottles of water, and I didn't even finish them with a full...
Okay, so they're easy to wash. They're easily washable and wash
very,
off.
very easy. Can I show you how they work?
Yes, please show me what else you've got in there.
I've got a panty. Ta-da!
Okay.
You know,
she comes prepared with everything.
I come prepared. I've always got my pink panty around.
Is that yours? Okay.
No, it's not mine. It's not mine. This would never fit me.
I have to.
So this is the soft absorbent side of the pad, and this entire pad is waterproof. So that's what makes it so secure. Right, so you put it into your panty like this. You fold the wings over and you just snap it closed.
Like
That's it. And then for little girls who've got smaller panties, they just put it on the second snap.
Okay, so you've got adjustable.
Yeah, so it's adjustable. And then that's it. It just looks like that. It's very, very comfortable, soft. It doesn't cause irritation. Even for those who are playing sport, it doesn't cause any friction. And then when it's full, you just fold it up. You put it all back together. And you put it in your bag. And the thing is, it doesn't smell, hey? Now, this is a very interesting point that a lot of people don't know. That smell of a period, and you know what I'm talking about, it's awful smell. It's awful. It's not natural. We all think it's us, but it's not. It's the pads.
It comes from the actual pads.
Yeah, it's the mixing of your blood.
I'm sure many women out there going, there's nothing wrong with me. It's the pads. Well, so how are you getting these to girls in the areas where they need them?
So we've got corporate sponsors who donate the pads. So we're not in a position yet to donate ourselves. So depending on what their focus is, which areas they want to focus on, they'll sponsor the girls, and then they pay us to go and deliver it, basically.
Where do we find you? How do we find you?
On our website, palesapads.com, or info@palesapads.com, or you can call us on our WhatsApp line, which is 066 006 6359.
Okay, all right.
Or Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, just Palesa
we'll
Pads.
just find you. And just out of curiosity, how much would one of these cost?
So we sell them in boxes of 3 or 6 or 9. So a box of 3 is 99 Rand, or a box of 6 is 199, or you can get the whole kit, which comes with the washing powder, the soap, and the vinegar. This is one of the big keys to the hygiene factor. Yeah, is the vinegar. And that whole bucket starts at 189 and goes up to 449 if you buy 12.
And that lasts you 5 years.
Lasts you 5 years.
Fantastic. Great idea. Thank you so much for bringing that in, and for the very frank discussion. That's Sherie. She's the founder of Palesa Reusable Sanitary Towels.